Hello ladies and gentlemen, Izzy here, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've missed you, I really have. Just a little quick update on what I've been doing. It's been pretty crazy at school. As you guys know, I'm very close to finishing. I had a bunch of papers to write, and that's done now, but today I have my first of 4 finals that will be coming next week, so, you know, just wish me luck. So while you guys are enjoying this video, I'm probably taking a test, so tons of fun. Anyway, back to the topic. If you guys have not loaded up your Black Ops 3 disc in a while, I suggest you go ahead and do that. Because if you guys didn't know, they gave us a new sort of event, I guess you can call it. And it's called Operation Swarm, which is pretty cool, I guess. And there's gonna be a theme here. Just bear with me, alright? So what came in this little event, or update, I guess you can call it, is we got a new calling card, as you can see here. A little bee guy. Looks pretty cool. We got a new camo called Hive, which kind of, again, plays into the whole bee type deal. We also got a few new guns. Well, I mean 2 to be exact. We got the RPK from Black Ops 1 and the Sten, which you guys probably or hopefully know from CoD World War II. And as for game modes, we also got Prop Hunt, which I haven't really tried. I'm not really talking about that today, but it seems pretty cool. And we also have a new map in the game called Nightfall, which is basically just a nighttime take on the map Fringe. But I think the greatest new thing that we got was information on Twitter. So if you guys didn't know this, Treyarch actually put out a tweet that gave us an image of what appears to be perks from Black Ops 4. So this is pretty huge, right? Like, this stuff doesn't really happen that often. Alright, so check this out. At the top right of the image, we have 2 what looks like wild cards, which is good news because we know we got that little pick 10 system thing teased to us a little bit earlier. I didn't cover that because, again, school was kicking my ass. But anyway, we have the wild cards up in the top right part of this image. And if you look at the first perk, the one on the far left, it looks like somebody trying to climb a ladder. I would assume it'd be like some kind of dexterity or mantling obstacles faster, or just getting around the map faster, I guess. The next one in the middle here, we have someone reloading a magazine into a weapon, which has to be some sort of sleight of hand or fast mags or something. And then on the right here, we have what looks like some sort of animal dealio here, and I'm pretty sure it's a hyena, which, you know, it could be Stalker or it could be Scavenger. I'm probably gonna put my money on Scavenger because I've been seeing a lot of people say that this looks like Scavenger, so I'm gonna jump on that train as well. And we have a boot here, which could be, I think, one of 3 things. One, I would probably guess maybe like a marathon type of perk where you can have like some kind of unlimited sprint, or it could be lightweight where you move a little bit quicker, or it could be maybe dead silence. I don't know. I would think with dead silence it'd have some kind of extra little thing in the image there, but I don't know. But yeah, these 4 perks, they look pretty awesome. And the one thing I want to kind of mention is that it does look very cool. It's not your typical color scheme with the perks here. So if you look a little bit closer, it kind of looks like patches, which could be kind of a good sign going forward that it's not a very futuristic looking game. So already off to a great start, but we don't know. We have no idea. Anyway, bottom line is this tweet was awesome. I got excited to see it, but maybe there could be something a lot bigger. So, like I said before, in the Black Ops 3 update, the map Nightfall might hold some even bigger clues than this tweet. So I'm just going to warn you guys, from here on out, this whole video is going to be like crazy theories that I'm pulling from what I see in the map and what I've seen around Call of Duty recently. So you guys just buckle up and we're gonna get through this. Now, from playing Nightfall and exploring it a little bit, I really didn't find anything specifically that was very telling. What I did find, though, were just like a few little pictures here and there across the map. There was like a reference to some sort of space program and the year 2049, which kind of has me cringing a little bit. I'm not excited about space or the year 2049. You know, I'm just not feeling it. And also another thing that kind of got me worried was there's a little sign in the garage area that had like futuristic auto parts or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like hydrogen recharging and thruster. Blech. I'm just not interested in that garbage. It's just get out of here with that. But the one thing that I did find a little bit of comfort in was the overall feel and setting of the map rather than any one specific little clue. Now, about the setting, just look at the outside or the surroundings of the map. If you've played Modern Warfare Remastered or CoD 4, this should ring just a few bells in the little noggin there. Now, if you look at this area of the map in particular, it seems very reminiscent of the Call of Duty 4 campaign mission Hunted. I mean, just look. just look. You get the very general kind of farmy feel, that little bluff looking thing. You got the hay bales. There's a little wind direction device looking thing, and it's just overall it's just very farmy, and it feels a lot like that campaign mission. Now, there was also something that I found on this map that kind of gave me little flashbacks to CoD 4 as well. If you look at this little church here, for some reason it just reminds me of that one mission where you're in the AC-130 dealing with bad guys around the church and all that, and you know, it all just seems to tie together, and I'm beginning to think that's not so much of a coincidence now.
You are not authorized to level the church. Do not fire directly on the church. Personal. Gun ready! Whoa!
And it might actually be calculated. Now, what I'm thinking with this is this could actually be a callback to Modern Warfare to kind of get us in the modern mood for a modern setting Treyarch game. And God, that just sounds good to say, doesn't it? It just sounds good, just modern Treyarch game, modern setting Treyarch game. Sounds pretty damn good. And you know what? Now that we mention it, it kind of makes Jalen Smith's mistype on Twitter look a little more intentional or calculated now, doesn't it? CoD 4, we see you, Mr. Smith. Now, as for the entire event on Black Ops 3 in general, Operation Swarm, I'm not really sure what to make of it, what with all the bees and stuff. But one thing that did catch my attention was the calling card that we received for free, and this could sort of tie in with the previous connection that I made with CoD 4. Now, if you look closely at this little guy, you see that he's got a little helmet on, and that looks pretty modern, right? It's a modern-esque type helmet, you know? But what really caught my attention was his weapon. It looks a lot like an MP5, and if you guys didn't know, the MP5 was absolutely iconic in CoD 4, right? Modern Warfare was big on the MP5. It was in a lot of campaign missions. It was probably one of the better submachine guns in the game, and it's just, again, could be kind of a little stretch, but I kind of feel a modern tie-in here. But the one thing that has me scratching my head still, right now, I'm scratching it right now, is what do the bees have to do with any of this? We could just kind of do without the bees, right? I have no clue. But what I did find, I did a little digging, as you do on the internet, and I found that bees actually serve in the military as little bomb sniffers. But I would have no idea how that would relate to Black Ops 4 at the moment, but there's something that does kind of catch my eye about the whole bee thing. If we go back to Infinite Warfare, some of you may remember we actually received a new variant about a few months back, and what was so interesting about this variant? Well, nothing really until recently with all this bee nonsense. The variant we got was called the Honey Bee, like the letter B, Honey Bee, you see it on your screen, for the NV4. I mean, that's pretty weird, right? Now, I remember at the time this was actually released, people were kind of taking it as a callback to Call of Duty Ghosts and the Honey Badger, but now, I don't know. It kind of seems like this might have been a little Black Ops 4 tidbit now that we look back at it. But again, the bee questions still remain. Why is this so important to Black Ops 4? I mean, they even swarmed Infinite Warfare, so this must be a very important aspect of this game, but again, why? Now, we are only weeks away from all our questions being answered, all the rumors put to rest, and our excitement justified or unwarranted, so I wanted to make this video to kind of throw my observations out there, maybe start a discussion down in the comments to get some of your perspectives, and just make sense of all this stuff. Maybe some of you are a lot smarter than I am and can kind of put all these pieces together. I mean, just assuming, this is assuming that I actually have something here. So that's why I really want to encourage some comments down below. You guys kind of let me know what you guys think of what I'm saying, and maybe what you're thinking with all this kind of bee stuff and the new Fringe map and just everything, man. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments, please. But anyway, if you enjoyed my nutty ramblings and my wild speculations, go ahead, leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing because, as I will always say, we have a ton of fun on this channel. And also, if you're a recent sub, if you're a new sub and I've kind of been absent, I apologize for that, first of all. But leave a comment, man, so I can thank you properly, alright? I mean, you guys rock. But anyway, that should do it for this one, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Take me.